It was a busy time for ghosts and goblins last night, but no one had to worry about their safety. KC Security Services provided free neighborhood patrols in Sault Ste. Marie last evening between 6 and 9 p.m. in conjunction with Superior EMS. Then from 6 p.m. until 4 a.m., KC Security provided free patrols or incident response to any residents or business during their third annual Pumpkin Patrol, even if you weren't or aren't an active client.
Tonight we're actually out doing what we call the Pumpkin Patrol. Essentially what we're doing is we're just going around taking a look at the communities and seeing everything that is going on, making sure that everything is good and everything is safe. So we're doing that usually between 6 and 9, and then after that we are open for business to anyone that needs us. So anytime between 6 and usually 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. We're available. So if you need us, if there's a situation going on, just give us a call and we will show up for free. You got, kids that are coming up to you, being able to talk with kids, being able to engage with people, and just showing them that, even security is somebody that you don't have to be afraid of. It's something safe that you can go to, and that's, essentially what it is, trying to be out there with the community and for the people. Pumpkin Patrol, to my understanding, has been going on for 4 years now, 3 in Sault Ste. Marie. So, yeah, 3 years. This is the 4th year, I believe, that we're doing it. So yeah, it's been a huge success in the past and we've wanted to keep it going.
As you prepare for winter, the city has a couple of reminders for you. Staff members are sweeping and cleaning basins and storm drains right now in preparation for the flow of water during the winter months. Residents are not to rake leaves onto roadways or into ditches as they cause drains to plug, resulting, of course, in flooding. The final weeks of leaf and yard waste collection will be November 11th for Route A and November 18th for Route B, weather permitting. To avoid damage and assist in street cleaning, basketball nets must be removed from roadways. Motorists are reminded that effective Friday, November 1st, parking of vehicles on city streets is not permitted between midnight and 6 a.m. Owners of vehicles that remain parked on the street could receive a $15 fine and may have their vehicle towed at their expense. The bylaw remains in effect until April 30th. Garbage and recycling rollout carts should not be put out the night before pickup. Place them curbside at 7 a.m. Residents are reminded that beginning November 4th, so that's Monday, garbage and recycling collection will occur on different days. Waste collection dates will not change, and recycling collection will move to the next business day. And a 7-year-old girl out trick-or-treating in a bumblebee outfit was critically injured last night during a shooting on Chicago's west side. The girl, who was shot in the upper chest area, was taken to Stroger Hospital in critical condition. A 30-year-old man was shot in the left hand and taken to a nearby hospital in good condition. The shooting occurred early last evening as the girl was walking with her family and other trick-or-treaters. Lalia Lara told the newspaper in Chicago she held the girl's hand and pressed against her chest to stop the bleeding. Police said a group of males was chasing another male along the street when someone in the group fired at the intended victim. It was not immediately known if the wounded man was with the girl or was the one targeted by the shooters. Police said they have no description of the gunman and no one was in custody. Police said there is a surveillance camera near the crime scene, though. Authorities in Ventura County, California say a wildfire that started last night is threatening 1,800 structures. 7,500 people are under evacuation orders. Firefighters say the flames began on ridge tops, giving residents more time to flee.
At about 6:15 p.m. tonight, the Maria started in the area of South Mountain. That fire was quickly spread by east winds, and it is currently at approximately 5,000 acres. We have over 400 firefighting personnel on the fire right now, and it is moving in a southwesterly direction.
There are about 1,800 structures threatened and about 7,500 people under evacuation orders at this time. We currently have one shelter open for those evacuated. That's at the Camarillo Community Center. Large animal evacuations are welcome at the Ventura County Fairgrounds and at the Earl Warren Showgrounds in Santa Barbara County. Small animals are welcome at the Ventura County Animal Shelter located at the Camarillo Airport. Earlier this evening, our firefighting aerial efforts were hampered by someone flying an unmanned aerial system in the area. That's a small drone, apparently looking at photography of the fire. This created quite a dangerous situation. It's not only illegal, but it hampers our firefighting efforts.
It started high on the ridge, and what that did is it provided us time to get into the communities and start our evacuations. What I mean by time is when it starts high on the ridgetop like that, it takes a bit of time to creep down. We've got access issues getting to the actual edges of the fire, so at this time our efforts are evacuations, getting close into the structures, providing structure defense where we can. Second to that will be perimeter control. Based on the location, it's eventually going to run out of fuel, and what I mean by fuel, it's a combustible growth, the brush, the grasses. We're looking at maybe 12,000 acres at the biggest footprint on this.
The union representing Ontario's elementary school teachers says it plans to announce this morning whether or not its members are willing to go on strike. The Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario has been holding strike votes across the province for the past several weeks as it tries to negotiate a new labor deal with the provincial government. The union says it will release the results of those votes at a 10:30 a.m. news conference. The Progressive Conservative government has been in intense contract talks with all the province's education workers who've been without contracts since the end of August. Last month, it reached a deal with the Canadian Union of Public Employees hours before its members were to walk off the job.